Hey YouTube, what's up? So today I'm talking about the George Floyd incident. I just want to say, like, whether you have like one subscriber or a million, I think it's important to voice your opinion on this matter and make it be known that like this won't be tolerated. I'm a strong believer in cops are always good and things like that, and I still support the police force, but it was just so sad to see what happened. Like, I didn't watch the video personally because like I just can't get myself around to doing that kind of stuff or giving the video more attention, like even though it's bad. But I do want to say, like, from what I've heard is it's not right for an officer to sit on somebody's neck for 5 to 7 minutes, from what I've been told. And I don't get why this guy is not in jail. Now, things I wish that would happen during these protests, like, is to be smart out there. What does looting do for your community? Like, that could cost, I mean, I'm not trying to be racist, African Americans jobs, Caucasians jobs. I think this is something that we need to come together as a community. And whether you're white, black, Caucasian, I mean, I know that's white, but Mexican, like, whatever, you know, like, ethnicity. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk today. But I think we need to come together as a community and just like protest peacefully. I don't think looting and burning stores down in Minnesota are gonna help anything. We need to come together and share our opinion, just let them know that it's not tolerated. And I don't get, when there's an FBI investigation, why people are looting, burning down buildings, things like that. What are you accomplishing? You're just going to cause more arrests, possibly more murders. And what being violent towards those cops mean? The 4 cops have been fired. And I know, like, I'm not condoning what they did. I think one of them should at least be charged with murder, and the other ones maybe with something minor. That's just my opinion. This is an opinion video, so please don't get mad. But I think all of them should be charged. And I understand the rage behind it. The mayor has asked for them to be charged. The FBI is looking into it right now. I think there needs to be more peaceful protesting. Burning down people's hard-earned businesses, or looting them. What is that accomplishing? Like, I guess that's where I'm pissed. I understand you guys are fueled, but just be logical, please. Like, you're hurting people's businesses. People are getting hurt. There's pepper spray going out because people are throwing rocks at police cars. I don't think all cops are bad. I'm not condoning what the people did. But we need to be logical in this. We need to take a social media impact. We need to say, hey, we're not visiting Minnesota. Hey, we're not visiting the Twin Cities till this is solved. We need to do things like that where it's like it makes a difference, you know? We need to keep sharing articles about the protests. We need to stay positive in the situation. And my heart goes out to the family. And I'm not condoning what any police officer did. I'm just thinking logically. Because it infuriates me that another black person has been killed by a police officer. And like, maybe it's just because, like, I don't know, because I'm Caucasian, obviously. But we need to do something as a community. Whether you have 1 follower or a million, like, just share your thoughts on the situation. You know, like, I do YouTube on the side of my normal job, and I have 300,000 views. I need to voice my opinion. Voice your opinion, whether you have 1 to a million, I mean, like, or a billion. But we need to bond together. We need to make sure that the police force knows of Minnesota that this won't be tolerated. We need to stop burning down people's houses, buildings. What is that solving? Like, what happens if one of you guys that are doing that gets arrested? Like, that's not helping the situation. You need to protest in peace, and that's all I'm asking for. Like, it's not fair that innocent people's, like, you know, buildings and shops are getting burnt down, especially after the coronavirus, like with the lack of jobs and things like that. We're going through a hard time, and no, that cops shouldn't have done that. Neither should have his partners have let him stand by. They should all be charged. But we need to make an impact as a community, as people, and as just individuals. We need to share protests. We need to get the word out that we're not tolerating this shit. This is America. Like, we have freedom of speech. We need to do stuff to get noticed. We need to make an impact. You know, like, I'm sick of this being also a color thing. And I know this case was. But we need to look at individuals in America as all one color. If we can do that, we can solve the racism. Because this is a racism thing, possibly. I'm not saying for sure, so I don't know all the details. But we need to look at this as we're all in this together. Honestly. And, like, that's all I want to say. So we need to look at this from, like, that I think the Caucasians, like, Hispanics, whatever, need to come together. This shouldn't be a Black Lives Matter protest, I guess. This should be like an All Lives Matter. We need to stop changing things. And I'm not trying to get, like, I don't want African Americans or Caucasians to get mad at me for saying this. We need to bond together as communities and make a difference. We need to stand together. And that's all. And I hope, like, I didn't offend anybody, but, like, we really do need to come together. It should be an All Lives Matter. And I know this might have been a racist thing that was done by the officer, which I hope we find out isn't. But, and I hope at the end of the day that these guys are all charged. But burning down buildings, businesses, and corporations aren't helping anything, especially during the COVID-19 crisis. You're cutting employees' jobs, possibly money. And I just want everybody to be safe out there. I mean, protest peacefully. Remember, we should all come together. And those cops should be arrested for what they did. That was my short take on this. But this is just really sad seeing everything. George, I'm sorry you lost your life. But we need to come together as communities, and we need to end racism. But make sure to like, and I'm not doing this for likes or anything, but make sure to share this and protest peacefully. Like, we can, remember, social media is so big. We can end racism. We can end hate. Let's just share messages of why those cops need to be charged, and let's get this done. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.